Okay, and welcome to the Man v Fat weekly write-up, Season 10, Week 2. Brilliant week on the scales, brilliant week on the pitch. Everything's going really, really well, guys, so keep it up. So this is the Man v Fat session dashboard. Our three matches, we've got Adraya Gwyrth taking a win on the pitch, on the scales, and on the combined. Shout out to Matt E for his first goal. Second match, Watford, our league champions last year, and the Plumpkins, what I call the Battle of the Tailors, James versus Craig. And the Plumpkins came out on top 6-3. They lost on the scales 2-1, but combined overall, they did still win 8-10. Shout out here to man of the week, Quinny, who was our top loser this week. We'll come to that a little bit later. And then Rockford County versus Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce took the win on all three. And a special shout out for, and I haven't quite seen it yet, but apparently the goal that Plaverto Carlos scored was delicious. Look forward to watching that when the video comes out on the weekend. So, on to our Season 10 milestones. No milestones this week. We've still got Leighton on the 5%, Martin on the 10%, but I'm sure they're coming. On to our attendance. We had a joint top attendance this week. So an extra bonus goal to Fenerbahce, an extra bonus goal to Adraya Gwyrth, with 8 players turning up to session, which is really important. It's important to get you boys here. I think that's both times Adraya Gwyrth. Yeah, both times they've got a bonus goal as well. So that's brilliant work. Every single team took a loss this week, which was brilliant. We've got Fenerbahce, Rockford County, and Rice Puddings, who've taken 2 consecutive losses as well, which is absolutely amazing. Rockford County were the highest losers last week, so they get the bonus goal, the 1 bonus goal. And next week, the bonus goal is going to go to Watford. Look at that, minus 10.2, helped in no small part by Ollie Kudai, who was, for a very short period of time, our top loser, and then his good friend, but a bit of an adversary on the scales, Quinny, beat him to it with an absolutely epic loss. On to the Roman 20. The Roman 20, don't forget, if you get 20 kilos, 40 kilos, I'll stop saying it soon, you get an extra bonus goal on that week. No one is quite at the 20 yet. If I have a quick look, who's the closest? I think the closest might be Rockford County. We might be seeing that in the next few weeks, getting close to 20. And then we've got the team of the week. Last week, bonus goal for this week was Leighton. He takes home the water bottle. And then Quinny promised me he's going to be top loser at one point and win one of the bottles, and he's done it. So next week, they'll be getting an extra, sweet extra point for Watford. If I think about it, Watford are getting 2 bonus goals next week. That would have stopped them losing as well this week against the Oranges. That's good. Also, Oranges are going to get a bonus goal next week because Errol, Dan B, and Nick all got on the team of the week. So that's a cluster of 3 on the team of the week. So that's our first cluster goal for next week. And on to the top scorers. He said he was going to do it. He came back with a vengeance, up to 9 goals. JC, followed closely by Chris and Nick from the Plumpkins, consistent hat-tricks. Jenks adding another goal to his tally, and Ollie another 2. Really tight at the top there, joint top 3. But it's not about how many goals you score, it's about the quality, isn't it, Plev? And your goal apparently was, and I'll use the adjective again, delicious. All right, on the next week, so we've got Fenerbahce versus Watford. Then we've got Rice Puddings versus Rockford. That should be a strong match in the middle. And then our recorded match is the Gorgeous Plumpkins versus Adraya Gwyrth. Up the diff. What I'm going to do now, rather than copy and pasting all these across, I'm going to go across to our league fixtures. So at the moment, sitting pretty at the top, joint with the Plumpkins, but higher on goal difference is Fenerbahce. On the pitch alone, the Plumpkins are doing it just above Fenerbahce. by virtue of goal difference. Some really good play from both those teams. And on the scales, we've got the Rice Puddings, who were further down the league on this one, but up near the top for this. But Fenerbahce are still ahead, so it's not just about how good they are on the pitch, they're also great on the scales as well. On to our top scorers. We've got Leighton Mitchell and Martin. They are joint top at the moment. And not only is he top scorer, Leighton Mitchell is also our amazing loser at the moment with 4.59% loss percentage. But lots of people aren't far behind. Big shout out to Joey. Joey's really focusing on what he needs to do right now, and he's smashing it. James Taylor's smashing it. Courtman's coming up behind. So even though these guys are on 1, the minute they hit a milestone, they'll do a jump to 4. So all of these are in the running. There's no one here that is doing badly. Fixtures we've already had a look at. Thanks ever so much, guys. Keep it up.